Hey, it's earlier on a Saturday than I want to be awake. Ugh. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get up. It's weird though, because I feel, I don't feel bad. Like, okay, I don't feel good. I'm not happy. But it's not, I don't know, I'm confused by what I'm feeling. Or what I'm not feeling. Like, I feel like I should be feeling a lot more turmoil. And it really makes me feel very guilty. Because I feel like it means that I didn't love him. Like, maybe I wasn't being honest with myself. No, that's not it. Maybe, I think there's still a large element of me that doesn't think it's real. We broke up and got back together so many times. Like, so many times. Throughout our relationship, really. I mean, there was several times during our relationship where it was like, okay, look, I'm gonna move out. Or whatever, and then like a day before or 2 weeks before, it was just like, no, I don't want you to leave, or no, we don't want to do this. And then since like whatever it was, January or February, when it was like, okay, the stress of the certain circumstance that I'm not going to talk about because that is not my information. It was getting to be too much, and I could feel him starting to resent me. Which is when I was like, you know what? We both have to move forward. Because I have a lot to do too, and I wasn't getting it done. Not that I'm getting as much done as I should right now anyway. I'm getting more than I was done though. So there was that, and we went like 5 days without seeing each other, and it was like, we met for lunch. And then, we're like, oh my God, it feels like it's been a year. It feels like it's been more. And then, like, we're like, oh, okay, we can be friends. Like, really? And then we hung out the following weekend, that weekend, and, it just kept happening. And even this last time, there was a point at which he said, well, next time, blah, 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 and it was like, and every time, he says that every time we have, it's not that we get back together as partners, but back together in the sense of like being with each other in each other's company and enjoying just being with each other. He's said to me every time, like a couple of times, like, oh, next time, blah, 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 next time. And, every time I'm just like, there's not a next time. This is it. We're breaking up. We can't keep breaking up. We can't keep doing this. It just hurts. It's just drawing it out. And he agrees with me. And then in the next week or two, we start texting, and we're like, oh, it's okay to text. I mean, we're best friends. We miss each other. We've been in each other's lives, like, attached at the hip. for 3 years. Like, how can we possibly just not be in each other's life? You know, and especially, like, I just feel so awful about him being alone. And I'm just thinking right now, like, what would I be feeling if he wasn't alone? Like, if he was out there, you know, able to have a support system. You know, what I feel is, like, obviously I wouldn't be as concerned, but I feel like I might be more freaked out. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Yeah, like, I'm trying to imagine if he, like, had people to comfort him, it would be like, okay, well, he'll get over it quicker, and that would cause a lot of anxiety for me. I mean, there's still anxiety about him going out and meeting people and having fun, and, like, I mean, I just can imagine some girl coming up to him and being like, oh, hey, and starting a conversation because he's handsome and he's nice. Oh, he's so nice. He's such a nice guy. You don't find that kind of kindness and supportiveness. Yeah, I'm sad. The thing is, I still catch myself thinking either he's gonna, so there's this one thing that he could do, and we could be together, but the consequences of that thing are potentially really, really bad. And I get why he's not going to do it. I'm not mad about it. I support him. Because I think that if he did it and the bad consequences happened, well, number one, he'd resent me. I mean, it would be hard not to. He's a really good guy. But he's human. And he would hate himself. So it's just not worth it. Because on the one hand, he could do it and we could be together, but then us being together wouldn't really work out very well. It would be a terrible way to start a lifetime relationship or start a lifetime commitment. And then, like, life after that would be a problem. So it's not worth it. You know, and the decision not to do it means we're not together. It's a terrible consequence. It's a terrible consequence, and neither one of us wants to live through it. But there's more of a chance of us being happy that way. It's such a weird situation to be in, because if this situation wasn't here, it'd be fine. We'd be great. We'd be getting married. We'd be together for the rest of our lives. Anyway, the point is, I still keep thinking, partly because of denial, and partly because of wishful thinking, and partly because we keep getting back together. But we're not doing that this time. I don't feel as much as I think that I should feel. But I think that's because I don't actually believe it. Like, I still, in my heart, think something will happen so that we could be together. See, this sadness right here, I don't feel it in my body the way I used to feel it. I mean, I'm sad. I'm really sad. Am I? I'm having, okay, so I guess this is part of the process. This is why I'm doing this, right? Let's examine what this is. Let's examine this. I mean, I can't predict the emotions. I guess right in my head right now, I have this idea of what I should be feeling, and then that's what I want to describe. But that's not what I'm feeling. But I have to be honest, because I want to be honest so that other people, like, whatever they're feeling, they know that it's okay. See, I just feel like it's not okay. I just feel like it's not okay not to be feeling more sad. And I'm sad, don't get me wrong. But this not panicking thing is really unfamiliar. In a way, it's tempting to go back to it just because it's like, not because I want to feel that way, but I know what to do. And I know what to feel. And I know how to do that to myself. And I could. I'm not going to. So anyway, I'm awake. I didn't sleep very well last night. Right now, that's kind of the usual. I don't want to get up. I'm awake. I'm like awake. I'm not going to get back to sleep. But I don't want to do anything. And I know that's like a Saturday morning thing too. Like early Saturday morning, I don't want to get out of bed. Like, who does? But a lot of times I'm fine with it. I mean, me and getting out of bed, we have like a rocky history. Let's see. The angle of this phone. This cradle is terrible, and I'm not comfortable this way, but I'm more comfortable than I was a second ago. Anyway, do I have to narrate moment by moment exactly what's going on? I don't think I do. But when I start thinking, no, this is real, and I start... See, this feeling I feel is like in my face. And then it's in my heart. But it's not this like overwhelming feeling. And that's sad to me too. In a weird way. Like, am I losing something? I don't know. I don't like the feeling of not liking, not feeling, if that makes any sense. I don't know. This is not the most interesting Facebook Live, but I kind of want to throw a tantrum. No, I don't have the energy to, but like that feeling of like that child feeling, you know, you get that? I don't know if you guys get that. You must, right? Where you just want to like lay down and like, not even lay down, like just throw yourself on the floor and like pound your fists and legs into the ground like a 5-year-old. Like, I have that feeling inside of me. I'm not going to do that, but that's the feeling I have. Only not as much energy. I don't know, guys. I have a lot to do today, and I should be getting up and doing it. I could go to the gym. I should go to the gym. I should be getting up and working. But I really just want to curl up in a ball and cry for a little while. Maybe I'll do that. But not go to sleep and stay in bed all day. I have things to do. But, I mean, we learned yesterday that wallowing is not a good thing. But also, at some point, you have to express it, right? So where is the line between wallowing in something and allowing yourself allowing yourself to feel something so that you can process it? I don't know where that line is. That's something we gotta figure out. Let's figure it out together. Anyway, that's all I have to say.